to the university, it was a totally different narrative from what I was used to. Adjusting wasn't very difficult, but it wasn't so easy either. In fact, it was far from easy. But with God's help, I survived my first year of uni. So today I'm going to be sharing 5 lessons I learned during my first year at the university. So if you're about to get to the university, stick around. This might be helpful to you. Hi guys, my name is Iniolua and you're welcome to my world. Hi wonderful people, you're welcome to another video on my channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bells. So a little birdie whispered to me and informed me that it's admission season again, which means that it is that time of the year when new innocent children are recruited into university madness. Like, why do we have to keep doing this to these kids? I was just recruited last year. But jokes aside, it's the time of the year again where students are out looking for admissions and all. So today, as your big sister here, stop. I have decided, out of the kindness and goodness of my heart, to share with you guys 5 lessons. Lessons? You may not necessarily have to call them lessons. Can be lessons, you can call them tips for survival. But either way, I'm sharing 5 things that I learned during my first year at the university, which I feel would definitely be helpful to the new recruits. So lesson number 1, you are not just in school to read, you are also there to network. See, I know this first one, it's probably going to contradict every instruction and what would I call it now, that adults around you are going to give. They will tell you, oh, you're going to school, face your book, make sure you read, make sure you face your books, don't let anything distract you. But my dear, not be so. You're not just going to school to go and read, you're not just going to school to go and oh, let me go from my room to class to lecture to the library to my faculty building. If you plan or if you intend to live your university life like that, the funny thing is that the first, of course, if you ask any new student that's about to enter the university, they will tell you that, oh, I want to leave the university with a first class. And the funny thing is that routine may not essentially get you your first class degree. But then, as much as that is good, it should not be your primary focus while trying to get into the university. You are there to network, and if you're lucky enough, in fact, not even lucky, you will definitely meet people who are better than you in all ramifications, psychologically, mentally, academically, financially. You will meet people that are better than you, but you should know who you should invite, who you should open up your space to, and who should not be in your space. So yeah, you are not just in school to read your books and to face your books. Make sure that you are going to school with the mentality of, okay, I want to read my books as much as I want to network. It's now up to you to have sense. I know that, okay, this is the time I'm going to use to read, and this is the time I'm going to use to network. Secondly, or lesson number 2, money disappears fast. Like, it's going to shock you. You are going to be surprised by the rate at which your money is just going to keep going, and it doesn't actually always have to happen because, oh, you're spending on frivolities, or you're not spending wisely. Sometimes money just goes and you start to wonder, what did I spend on? And which is why you should probably have a money making plan. Now, I would not advise you to just go to school and say, oh, I want to start a business. I would say that you should get there first, understand how the market works, because you will definitely meet people that are already selling things in school, and there will be things that move quickly and things that do not. But all in all, just get there, understand how the market works, and I feel like that way you'll be fine. Then another thing I would like to add is that you should treat your allowance like income. Now, for people like me who do not see ourselves engaging in business, even if I do not know if that's a healthy mentality, but then there's some people that we may not want to engage in business or any commercial activity. you should treat your money like your income, treat it like your salary, because it actually is your income. That way you'll be able to know how to plan what to spend on. Do you get? But all in all, your money will disappear fast, and it is up to you to know, okay, this is how I'm going to plan my money. Even if you plan and you spend it, it will still disappear. But then you would know, okay, this is how I want to plan and this is how I intend to survive. Number 3, you should treat your time like gold, because it actually is. Time is gold. Your time, you would say, oh, I will have time to do this, but and if you are probably studying a course like I am, which is architecture, or any other demanding course, you probably will not have the time to engage in any co-curricular activity or any other activity. But the essence of everything is for you to treat your time like gold, because time is actually gold. Time is of great value. It is very, very important. Do not waste your time engaging in things that will not bring you value. You should analyze any activity you're going to engage in. Analyze it. Okay, is this thing going to give me, is this thing going to bring me value? Of what importance is this to me? And if you realize that this thing is probably not going to be very important to me, then please do away with it. Don't try and say, oh, let me just do it. Because I'm not saying that you should not probably engage in extracurricular activities, or probably take out time to rest. No, but you will definitely know when you are doing so much. You definitely know when you are spending so much time on those extracurricular activities than other important things that you may have to do. So in summary, time is gold. Time is important. Time is of the essence. So treat it like it is important, because it actually is. Number 4, or tip for survival 4. How do I put this now? Give yourself space to grow. Because you're gonna feel oppressed. You're going to see people that have more things than you, that are better than you. You may be, when I was about to get into the university, I thought I was probably the best thing that you could see, or you could, I know, very crazy mentality, yes. But now I'm not saying that your self-esteem should probably drop, or you should not rate yourself as much as you ought to. But then I'm just preparing you, or sensitizing you, telling you that you will see people that are better than you. Of course, there are some people that you would definitely be better than, but then you would see people that are better than you in all ramifications, and which can, if for someone like me, it almost took a toll on me, because I started to feel less than myself. I started to feel bad. I started to feel almost worthless, because at the point I was like, so what's the point? I mean, all the things I thought I could do, I saw people that could do it better. And let's not even get started on my course. You will think that you are creative, but when your own creativity ends, now when another person will start. Do you get? So you will see people that are better than you, but give yourself space to grow. Learn to love yourself, and while you are doing that, make sure that you are developing yourself and making yourself become a better person. Finally, number 5, of course, I will save the best for the last. You need God. Like, we cannot overemphasize this last one. You need God. You need God. You need to know God before you get into the university. Because if you say, oh, when I get to university, I will engage in chapel activities, my relationship with God will become better. Nah, lie. It will not become better, because it is not by engaging in chapel activities. Even the chapel activities that you intend to engage in, you may not even engage in there, because if you do not have the knowledge of God, the right knowledge of God, if you do not have, there are certain things that you need to know about God. There's a certain level your relationship with God has to get to, that would make you want to now engage in those chapel activities. But if you do not have those things, my dear, you are just deceiving yourself. So the bottom line is that you need to know God, because it is God that is going to help you. It's God that is going to send your own people to you. It's going to help you because in this phase that you are now, this transitioning phase, there are a lot of things that are going to go through your mind. There are a lot of changes that you're going to go through, and there are some things that humans may not understand. There are some things that your mom may not understand. There are some things that your parents may not understand. There are some things that your friends may not understand. The only person that is going to understand this thing is God, which is why you need Him in your corner. You need Him around you. And university is a crazy place. Of course, I've only spent 1 year there, but 1 year is enough for me to know that a lot happens in the university. So if you want to go around and go about the craziness of university, you need God to carry. You don't even need God to hold your hand. You need God to carry you through. You need God to carry you. So bottom line, in summary, you need God. So yeah, uni has been a lot for me so far, but I've learned, unlearned, and grown. If you're just about to start your university journey, I hope this video is of great help to you. And if uni is already showing you shege, kindly drop your biggest lesson so far in the comments. Let's help the newbies learn. Let's prepare them for what they're about to get into. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Also, if you have not subscribed, oh yeah, go there now, go and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.